Hey Alex, how you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So the reason why I called you in here today is to really talk about possibly getting you started on an exercise program. So
Hmm.
are you feeling good with that, or do you want to continue
Yeah.
with that?
Yeah, no, I'm
Awesome,
good with it.
awesome, awesome. So I see you filled out your Part Q and your health history questionnaire. So I just want to go into things about that, so I can really get a sense on what your lifestyle is like, so I can best affect
Sure.
this program to help you out. So the first thing I want to talk about is like, is your diet looking good? Like, what do you normally eat?
I usually eat good. I don't really eat a lot of junk food, maybe here and there, but
Awesome, awesome. Are you eating often? How many times a day do you think you eat?
I mean, I usually eat 3 meals a day. I try to.
Perfect. Perfect. So diet's looking pretty good. Diet's looking pretty good. So we can always make improvements, but no one's perfect, and
Right,
then
right.
including myself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So on a basis of physical activity, like how often would you say you work out, or have you ever worked out? Or would you consider yourself sedentary, or
I
in
think
other
I
words, a
would,
person that doesn't really work out a whole lot?
yeah. I think I would be considered sedentary. But I've been trying to work out here and there the
Mm,
past couple of weeks.
yeah.
Just been trying to
How many
keep.
days a week would you think you do that?
I usually do about 4 to 5 days a week.
Okay, good. All
Yeah,
right. Well, it looks like you're on the right track. So, A plus there, A plus there.
thank you.
So, all right. Do you smoke?
No.
Okay, awesome. So, I saw on your health history questionnaire when it comes to terms of drinking, you don't drink a whole lot at all, which is amazing. He says you only drink about like probably one drink, possibly two during the week.
Yeah,
So, is that information about right? Is everything good
yeah,
there?
pretty much. Yeah.
Awesome. So the only suggestions I have for you in that department is keep doing what you're doing, keep coming into the gym, being as active as possible, and just keep watching that diet. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. So moving on. So now we're gonna start. I want to try and get some more information on your mindset about things, on like how you're feeling about everything. So we're gonna start with something called the trans theoretical model. So in the exercise world, that helps us really gauge where you are on your physical activity progress. So we have 5 stages. Okay. So the first one is preconception, and what preconception is you haven't really thought about working out, you haven't really even considered it. And the second stage is called conception to, and that is you're thinking about working out, but you actually haven't any made
Contemplation.
steps in the
Yeah.
and you haven't really had made any steps in the right direction yet.
Yeah.
But and we have a preparation stage to where you're not necessarily fully active, but you're starting to work out
Yeah.
and get on your way to those goals.
Okay.
And our fourth stage is called the action phase. So after you have been working out and being active, the the action stage is where you complete your goal, you're feeling good about yourself, like you're on
Okay.
top of the world basically.
Yeah.
And our final stage is our maintenance stage, and that's kind of keeping your progress, making sure that you're not degressing or egressing
Yeah.
and your progress. So, of those 5 stages I just explained to you, where would you kind of put yourself?
I think I'd be on preparation.
Preparation?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
trying to get myself to go to the
Yeah.
gym.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome. That's all of us, including me. Like, I
yeah.
still have my goals. I've just started working too, but
Hmm.
I haven't really completed them yet. So, don't worry. I'm in the same boat as you.
I
So,
hear that.
but, yeah. But moving on, we have something else that's called the health belief model. I'm sorry about that. But
Nice.
we have something that's called the health belief model, and that's basically weighing your pros and cons of working out, getting into the gym. So let's start off with anything that's scaring you, anything that's kind of having a negative impact on you when it comes to working out.
Yeah. I guess just the pressures of really going to the gym. I fear that, people will be a lot better than me. You know, I don't know why it's something silly. Just, the
Hey,
pressure and the worry, yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I
But
think,
yeah, don't that is actually a very huge misconcept among the exercise community. So
yeah.
don't really worry about that. We'll get to that later. But what else? Any other comments, concerns?
I think just overworking yourself, just like, you know, gonna burn yourself out. It
Yeah,
really sucks. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So we have that. And now moving on, do you see any positive outcomes or pros to physical exercise in your mind as of right now?
I could see, it helping with my confidence. Um, maybe make myself look better, or just being healthy as whole, and just be where I want to be.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, I'm glad you can see the pros outweigh the negatives of all the stresses and all that. So, with all that being said, we can move on. So, in the exercise science world, we also have a goal using system, and we call that SMART. It's an acronym. So, when it comes to a goal, we try to make sure that goal is specific as well as it is measurable and attainable. We want to keep it realistic and we want to keep it timely. Okay.
Okay.
So, do you have any specific goals that you want to achieve from this program?
Yeah, I would like to build up my cardio and my cardio endurance, and I'd like to just be able to lift more.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So, now we're going to try and measure that. So, with that, on a treadmill setting of like a 5 miles per hour run, how long do you think you'd be able to run on that for?
I think I could do it for about maybe like 10 minutes.
Okay,
And
all right.
And I
So,
usually like with dumbbells, I like to use those, and I can lift about like 20 pounds with those.
okay, for what exercise?
Um, Basically just curls that are dumbbell, like bench presses, pretty much whatever, with that.
Okay. So you want to increase how long you can run on the treadmill and as well as how much weight you can lift with curls.
Yeah.
So how long do you want to try and run for on the treadmill at 5 miles per hour with this program? Like what do you want to end up at?
Yeah, I think I think I would like to, like, within like, 3 months maybe, I'd like to be able to at least lift double what am doing now. So, like 40 pounds, and then like on a treadmill, I'd like to be able to run, you know, 12 to, 15 minutes, of just like nonstop running.
Okay.
That's all
Awesome.
I get.
I think
Yeah.
we can definitely achieve that. And how much weight are you looking to curl with your dumbbells?
Yeah, about like 40 pounds. I mean,
40 pounds?
yeah, by the end of like maybe 3 months or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, by the end of 3 months, that might be able to happen, but I just want you to set your sights maybe around 30 pounds. Just like I don't want to make the goal too far out of reach, but I'm very confident we can at least get 30, and I'm fairly confident that we can get up to 40 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. So now that we have that all figured out, we can move on. So you let's give what are some threats that implement you on your exercise behavior? Like let's give me about three of them.
Yeah, so like I guess going back to my old habits, really just getting, a lot of stress and then like not being able to work out too much or that or just like the pressures and stuff that I feel going inside,
Okay.
working out.
Yeah. So you're feeling pressure from other people, like watching you maybe?
Yeah, that, just like,
Yeah.
people lifting more than
Uh,
me,
People watching you, you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Anything else? You just like maybe not have the willpower to do it. You don't want to. You just don't want to get up and actually go to the gym, maybe.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I could
Cool.
see that, yeah.
So with that, we can easily address that. So our fitness staff here will help you. Will help motivate you, and we'll also devise our workout program that suits your schedule.
Okay.
And we'll also be watching you every step of the way so that you're not doing anything wrong and therefore alleviating that stress of having people watch you and seeing that you're
Okay.
doing things wrong, which we'll get that out of you. Okay.
Yeah.
So with that being said, do you have any like barriers that prevents you from being physically active?
Maybe just like time and stress. Those are probably the only two things
Yeah.
I can think of.
Yeah.
Just things
Yeah.
getting in the way.
Yeah. So time and stress, we can easily fix that. So with this program, with the outcome of this program, we can really expect for you to achieve the goals that we set. So that's my main focus with you. Do you have any other expectations or outcomes that you want to get from this program?
Yeah, I mean, maybe, of course, my goals, I want to be able to obtain those. I don't know, I would just like to just feel better and
Yeah,
just, yeah.
yeah. So we'll keep that going. And so the really big thing is that's really huge for keeping your exercise up is avoiding a relapse. So after we're done working together, we want to figure out ways to keep you motivated, to keep coming to the gym and keep setting new goals to avoid you going back to those bad habits. So the way we can avoid that is whenever you need me again, just let me know and we'll help you every step of the way on your fitness journey. Okay.
All right, awesome.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. No problem. No problem.